The body can't lie, but the heart keeps secrets. What happens when both sides of you fight for control in the game of love? There's a battle raging inside you. Your body says yes, but your heart is filled with doubts. Which will you listen to and which will you ignore? In the moment of passion, your body says yes, but your heart is filled with uncertainty. Can you trust yourself to make the right choice? The physical connection is undeniable, but your heart is holding back. What if the key to unlocking real love is embracing both sides of you? You crave it, yet your heart is hesitant. The balance between physical desire and emotional readiness is more fragile than you think. What happens when the body craves something deeper, but the heart holds on to its fears? This is the moment where passion meets uncertainty. Desire can be blinding, but what if your heart is seeing the truth? The tension between physical attraction and emotional hesitation is a powerful force. Your body pulls you toward them, but your heart tells you to wait. What if the greatest love stories are the ones that take the longest to unfold? You feel it, the electricity between you, the pull of desire. But what about the hesitations in your heart? Are they the whispers of truth or the echoes of fear? The body craves touch, but what happens when the heart is unsure? What if the most passionate moments also come with the deepest emotional revelations? The fire within you burns brighter than ever, but can your heart handle the heat? Sometimes, the most intense desires are the ones that scare us the most. What if the real struggle isn't between the body and heart, but between fear and the unknown? Can you embrace both the desire and the vulnerability that come with love? When passion meets caution, the dance begins. Are you ready to face the battle between the body's urge and the heart's resistance? Your body says yes, but does your heart agree? The crossroads of desire and emotion is where true love often begins, if you dare to trust it. There's a storm brewing inside you. Your body says yes, but your heart holds back. What happens when both are forced to confront the truth? The pulse of passion beats in your veins, but your heart still holds the key. What if unlocking true intimacy means listening to both the body and the heart? The body yearns for more, but your heart is hesitant. What happens when you can't escape the pull of both desire and doubt? You feel the connection deep within, but what's holding you back? Can love really bloom when fear clouds the heart? The body wants, but the heart is cautious. What happens when the most intense love stories are written by overcoming the greatest doubts? Desire doesn't wait, but the heart takes its time. Will you follow your body's lead, or will you give your heart the space it needs to speak its truth? Your body craves something deeper, but what happens when your heart holds the answers you've been searching for? The hunger within you is undeniable, but can your heart handle what comes next? What happens when passion and caution collide? The physical spark is there, but what about the emotional connection? Can love truly grow when the heart is still unsure? Your body says yes, but what if the heart has its own secrets? Let's explore the hidden emotions that shape your deepest desires. When your body leads, but your heart is unsure, the real journey begins. Can you find the balance between craving and caution? You feel it, the connection, intense, magnetic. But what about the fear that lingers in your heart? Are you ready to overcome it for true love? The passion surges, but the heart holds back. What if the greatest journey is learning to trust both your body and your heart? Desire is loud, but the heart speaks softly. Can you hear it? The real answer lies in finding the balance between what you want and what you need. Your body races toward them, but what about your heart? Will you dare to listen to the unspoken emotions that may change everything? The chemistry is undeniable, but does your heart align with your body's craving? The real question is whether you're ready to face the unknown. When the body says yes, but the heart says maybe, you're left standing at a crossroads. What will happen when both sides of you collide? You're pulled by physical desire, yet your heart is frozen in place. What if unlocking true love means overcoming both passion and fear? The body can't stop, but the heart hesitates. Can you trust your emotions when your heart feels so uncertain? Desire floods your body, but your heart remains distant. What happens when both passions, one physical, one emotional, try to lead you in different directions? Your body says yes, but does your heart agree? In the silent moments, the truth often reveals itself. Your body is begging for it, but your heart is whispering doubts. What happens when passion clashes with uncertainty? The heat between you is undeniable, but can you trust the emotions tangled beneath it all? The heart has its own language, and it speaks in silence. What if your body moves on instinct, but your heart is frozen in place? Let's explore what it means to crave more, yet be afraid to take the leap. Desire pulses through your veins, but deep down, your heart is questioning everything. Will you listen to the rhythm of your body, or follow the truth your heart is hiding? Can you hear it? The silent tug of war between your body's wants and your heart's fears. What happens when both demand to be heard? The fire in your soul burns bright, but can your heart withstand the heat. The truth lies somewhere between desire and fear. You feel your body's pull, but what's your heart really saying in the midst of the storm? The answers lie where the body and heart collide. It's a dance between the heart and the body, a constant push and pull. But when the music stops, will your heart still be in tune with your desires? What happens when your body aches for something more, but your heart is unsure? The answer might surprise you. Are you ready to face it? Your body says yes, but your heart, what does it truly crave? The most powerful connections are built on both passion and trust. Are you willing to let both lead you? You can feel it in every touch, but what about the unspoken whispers of your heart? Where does your true desire lie when the body and heart don't agree? The chemistry is undeniable, yet your heart hesitates. Will you allow love to unfold, or will fear take over in this delicate dance of emotions? Is your body chasing something your heart isn't ready for? Let's dive into the tension between physical desire and emotional caution. In the silence between the heartbeats, the truth emerges. Are you ready to listen to what your heart is really saying, despite the pull of desire? Your body is craving connection, but what about your heart? The emotions buried deep may have more control than you realize. You feel the passion, but is it enough to overcome the uncertainty in your heart? What happens when love and fear face off? What do you do when your body is in tune with desire, but your heart is out of sync with what it truly wants? The struggle is real, and it's all about finding balance. Can your body lead the way when your heart is filled with doubt? The conflict between desire and caution is more intense than you realize. Is your body betraying your heart's true feelings? Or is it your heart that's keeping you from the joy your body is begging for? It's easy to follow the body's instincts, but what if the heart holds the answers you've been searching for? Let's uncover the hidden emotions that lie beneath the surface. The body can be a powerful tool, but it's the heart that holds the secrets. What happens when your physical desires clash with your deepest emotions? You think you know what you want, but your heart is sending you mixed signals. Are you ready to face the truth of what you're really feeling? The fire in your body burns with passion, but your heart might just be holding you back. What if true freedom comes from understanding both your heart and your body? When desire calls, it's easy to answer, but what about your heart? Can you truly move forward without knowing what your emotions are telling you? What if your heart is the key to unlocking a deeper connection, but your body is pulling you in a different direction? Will you listen to the deeper call? Your body says yes, but your heart hesitates? What happens when your soul is torn between passion and caution? You feel the physical draw, but what about the emotional pull? Can you reconcile both the fire in your body and the hesitation in your heart? The body speaks loudly, but the heart whispers its secrets. Can you hear it? The true question lies between the tension of the two. You crave the connection, but what's lurking in the depths of your heart? Are you ready to uncover the emotions that may be keeping you from fully embracing desire? The warmth between you feels like it could ignite, but what about the coldness in your heart? Can you truly embrace love when fear stands in the way? When your body says one thing, but your heart says another, who wins the battle? It's time to uncover the truth in the tension. The heart might be afraid, but the body is urging you forward. What happens when the emotional and physical pulls create a storm of emotions? You feel the chemistry, but your heart is filled with hesitation. What if embracing your desire means overcoming the fear you didn't know you had? What happens when your body leads you into uncharted territory, but your heart remains on guard? Let's explore the journey between desire and fear.